Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my 10 baby registry must-haves. So if you are a brand new mom or even a second time mom, because I found the second time around was just almost as confusing as the first time. If you're brand new here, my name is Erica. I'm currently 35 weeks pregnant with baby boy number 2, and so I've done the whole baby registry thing before and definitely had some regrets. Wish I would have registered for some things that I didn't. So I'm here to share all of those things with you. So my absolute 10 holy grail newborn products. Let's just jump right in. The very first thing that I'm going to mention is a stroller. You're gonna need a stroller. Register for a stroller. We didn't register for a stroller the first time around. I don't know why, but it's a pretty necessary baby newborn product to have. I would recommend registering for like a stroller combo pack. They make like a combo pack where you can sort of get the stroller frame plus your car seat like all in one, which is pretty amazing. So you're thinking, okay, I want to get something that is a little more economical, something where I'm kind of buying it all at once. I'm buying the stroller pieces and I'm buying the actual car seat. Those products are out there. I will link a few that I recommend down below. We got the Peg Prego Nido car seat. It did not come with a stroller, but I sort of wish that we would have gotten like I know that Maxi Cozy I think makes a few like of those like systems, the like travel systems. That's what you want. Look into that. Look into that. So I mentioned stroller, mentioned car seat. Let's talk a little bit more about car seat because like obviously that's number 2 on the list. Car seat, you're gonna need a car seat. You can't even leave the hospital without a car seat. They will check to make sure that there is a car seat properly installed in your car before you leave the hospital, which is great. So what type of car seat though? So confusing, right? There's 87 million car seats out there on the market. Get a car seat. I would recommend, first of all, going to like a store, Buy Baby or Target, being able to actually like see the car seat and lift the car seat up, because obviously car seats sort of differ in weight. There are some car seats that are made specifically to be really lightweight. There are other car seats like the one that we had that it wasn't the heaviest car seat on the market, but also wasn't the lightest. We kind of went for one that was in the middle. I just liked it. It had really great reviews and I figured like, okay, we don't need the absolute lightest car seat that's out there, but that's a preference, right? That's totally up to you. So I would definitely look into car seat weight. Don't even bother looking at convertible car seats yet. It's too early. That was a huge question that I've had in the past, was like, do I look at the newborn infant car seats or do I look at convertible car seats? And I would say definitely stick to the newborn car seats, because for the first long while your baby is going to be in its car seat and you're going to be like bringing your car seat around with your baby in it to your doctor's appointments, to their doctor's appointments, etc, etc. So you don't even need to look at the bigger car seats yet. You can wait until your baby has outgrown their infant car seat. It just makes life so much easier. Next registry must have are Swaddles. You just have to. And you will get a bunch of Swaddles. I can promise you, people love gifting women, new moms, those like 4 Aiden and I 4-pack Swaddles. That's fantastic. You want all the Swaddles. Just put on your registry all the Swaddles, because, and different brands of Swaddles, that's the key here, because it's very possible, highly likely, that your baby will like one swaddle one day, or being swaddled a certain way one day, and then hate it the next. That was my experience with Hugo, my first son. He one day enjoyed being swaddled in a big cloth, like one of those Aiden and I swaddle blankets. The next day he wanted to be in the Halo sleep sack. And there are swaddles, they're the big blanket swaddles that you just have to kind of Google and YouTube how to do. And then there are just the Velcro swaddles. And now listen, I'm gonna be that person. I'm gonna be that like annoying person to tell you that register for and get a couple different types of swaddles. Just do it. And you will be so grateful that you did at like 3 a.m. when your baby hates one swaddle and then you try another and they're like chill with that swaddle. So as much as it's like you don't want to overbuy, obviously, and money is tight for a lot of people, I would still register for at least 2 different types of swaddles, because you don't know what your baby is gonna like, and it's very possible that your baby will develop a love for one swaddle one week and then love a different swaddle another week. So that's just, I mean, that's just my opinion and that's just my personal advice. But from my experience, I would definitely register for a few different types of swaddles. Next product that you need to register for is a bassinet or some sort of sleeping contraption for your little one, unless you know that you are going to be co-sleeping or bed sharing. So the first time we got the Halo bassinet for my son, he hated it. It was like so tragic. This time we are trying out the Snoo bassinet. So fingers crossed that works a little bit better. But yes, register for a bassinet. I know that some people do newborns straight into a crib, so if that's the avenue you want to go down, do your research, look into that. But definitely some sort of sleeping receptacle, again, unless you know for a fact that you are going to be co-sleeping. Next must have I would register for is a high chair. Now the reason your newborn isn't going to need a high chair the second they come out, the reason that I am putting this on the registry must-haves is because high chairs tend to be expensive. If you're creating a registry, I'm assuming that you're either gonna have a baby shower or family and friends have reached out to you wanting to gift you something, which is so sweet, or you're planning on using the discount, the registry completion discount that a lot of stores give you. High chairs are definitely one of the pricier baby objects out there. So registering for a high chair in the beginning is a great idea, because either someone will purchase it for you and give it to you as a gift, or you can get like a 15 to 20% discount on it if you purchase it yourself once that completion bonus kicks in. So the high chair that we have that we absolutely love is the Stokke, I think it's called. The Stokke high chair. We really love it. Hugo started using a high chair kind of early, like 5 months, if not a tiny bit before that. I think it was like around 5 months. And we had the Skip Hop, we had a different high chair, Skip Hop something, but I much prefer the Stokke high chair. Just register for a high chair. You're definitely gonna need it at some point. The next product that you need to include on your registry is kind of a combination of things. I wrote bouncer / seat / wrap / carrier. So you want to register for a swing or a bouncer, somewhere you can put your baby down safely in, right? Because, okay, your baby's going to want to be held probably all the time, but you are going to need to get some stuff done sometimes. / some babies really love bouncers, some babies really love swings, and it gives you a moment to like have your hands free and get other stuff done, or just to like sit and admire their beautiful faces. So I would register for a swing or a seat or somewhere you can put your baby. We got the Mamaroo, the 4Moms Mamaroo this time around. We did not have that for Hugo. I'm very hopeful. The Mamaroo goes in a bunch of different directions. That's like its tagline, is that it doesn't just swing side to side. We do have, I forget what brand, I think it's Fisher Price or Grail, maybe it's Grail. We have the like generic swing that just swings side to side. Hugo kind of hated it. We barely used it, but we have it because you never know. My advice is to register for a swing. So either like a Grail side to side swing or the Mamaroo, I know it's expensive, or some sort of like swing chair thing. And then also register for a little bouncer. I think it's the Baby Bjorn that we have. It's just a little bouncer on an angle, and that is one that I feel like a lot of babies do tend to like. It's not your traditional swing. It keeps baby up on an angle, but it does bounce them a little bit. I would have like at least 1 to 2 different swings and contraptions that you could put your baby in, again, because like the running theme here is that your baby will probably enjoy one of them a lot one week and then hate it the next. So having options is good. And then I did wrap slash carrier, which could be its own, you know, category. We'll just throw it in here. You're definitely gonna want some sort of wrap or carrier. We had both. So we tried the wraps, and then we also had the Ergo Baby. I would recommend the Ergo Baby because you don't have to fuss with, the wrap always made me a little bit nervous. I used it, and especially when like little newborns in the wrap, like so cute, but it always made me a little nervous, like the pressure of tying it correctly. And then I always felt like I had to hold him or like be really careful because I was nervous that like he was just gonna fall out. And like those are all my own anxieties. People swear by the wraps and absolutely love the wraps, but I just preferred the sturdiness of the Ergo Baby. Like it's just, you know, it's a baby carrier. You put it on, put baby in, and they're in there and they're good to go. And our Ergo Baby did come with like a newborn insert, so when Hugo was little, like he just sat in there, everything was like on, buckled, good, knew he was in there, could get stuff done. So get yourself a wrap or a carrier. I have on my list swing, but I combined that with the last one, so we're just gonna jump over that one. The next thing is I wrote down a first aid kit slash Frida Baby. So I've combined a brand with a category here. Need some sort of first aid kit. I would definitely just go on Buy My Baby or Amazon, type in like newborn first aid kit. There are a bunch of different brands that make first aid kits. That's just like a really smart thing to register for. And then I wrote slash Frida Baby because Frida Baby makes so many amazing baby products. Like I'm telling you right now, the Nose Frida, register for it. The Windy, register for it. Like all of their products are so amazing. So if there are things that aren't included in the first aid kit, I would, and they're made by Frida Baby, I would register for them, put them on your registry. The next must-have slash essential that you need to put on your registry is a baby monitor. So in the beginning with a newborn, you might not think that you need a baby monitor. You might not need one because the baby might either be co-sleeping with you guys or in the bed with you or in a bassinet right next to your head. Like, and you're probably not sleeping very much anyway, but you will eventually, oh, hello, Elsie. You will eventually need a baby monitor. I love our baby monitor. I'm using it right now. Hugo is sleeping and it's fantastic. We've tried a couple different baby monitors. I've made some videos on them, and we tried the Infant Optics. It didn't work for us. The Motorola didn't work for us. I'm using the Bundle Bliss baby monitor that was gifted to me at the beginning of this year, and it's still going strong. The battery life is amazing. Picture quality is fantastic. It's just a really great baby monitor. So that's the one I'm gonna recommend. Do your own research. Do your own research. Ask friends and family who have had kids which baby monitors they recommend. If you think you're gonna have more than one baby, then look into those like packages or baby monitors that sell cameras separately, so that the day that you do have another baby, which seems crazy, right, to think like, to be thinking about other babies when you haven't even given birth to your first, but I'm telling you, it goes by fast. You will be pregnant with your second or your third before you know it. And if that's something that you want and something that you're interested in, look into those packages. Just see like, does this monitor, like, can I purchase a separate camera? Can I purchase another camera separately to go with this same baby monitor? So if I have this baby monitor, I can hook up a few different cameras and see. Some baby monitors will let you see like a few different rooms all on the same page. It's pretty cool. Do your research. I'm going to recommend the Bundle Bliss because that's the one that I love. You can hook up separate cameras to the same monitor. However, they don't sell the cameras separately. So you need to purchase a whole new like monitor and camera set. Love it though. Okay, the last thing that I'm going to mention before I go into my honorable mentions are bottles. So this one is a bit of like a, if you are die hard on breastfeeding and you know for a fact you are just going to breastfeed, then like duh, you wouldn't need bottles. But if you're not sure and you think that there's a possibility that you might formula feed or pump and want to give your baby your milk via a bottle, then you're going to need bottles. And my advice here when creating a registry is to register for, again, for 2 to 3 different types of bottles, because you don't know what your baby's going to like. Even better, if if you could possibly get like a free, I know that some like Advent, the baby bottle company, will send a free little bottle with every purchase that you make at Motherhood Maternity, I think it is. And so that's a great way of like, okay, well, I have one Advent and I can see if my baby likes that. I know that a lot of bottle brands don't do that, like Tomo and a few of like the newer Boone and some of the other newer brands. But if you can register for 1 to 3 different types of bottles, 1 to 3, then at least you have the option. Like if your baby will not take a Dr. Brown's bottle, for example, at 3 a.m., then at least you could try a Tomo bottle. If your baby hates the Tomo, at least you could try a different brand. Like, you see where I'm going here, just to have the variety and the options. And keep in mind too that like a lot of this stuff, it might seem excessive and like a lot at first, but if you are planning on having more than one child, then these things will last you. They should last you through all your kids. And so think of it more as an investment than like just splurging on like, I'm just registering for 4 different types of bottles because I can. Like, no, if you get those 4 different types of bottles, odds are if you have more than one child, you might use all 4 of those different types of bottles. Okay, so those are my 10 essentials. Let's just talk through a few things that didn't make the list, but I would still add on your registry. The first is a sound machine. We did not use a sound machine with my first son, but we got one for my second. That was something that I knew immediately that I wanted, because a sound machine is like part of creating that sort of optimal sleep environment for your newborn. So definitely add a sound machine. We got the Hatch. Also blackout curtains. This might not be one that you add necessarily onto your registry, although if you have a registry on Target or Amazon, you totally could. Get wherever your baby's going to sleep, whether that be in a nursery or in your room, get blackout curtains, again creating that optimal sleep environment. The next I wrote down, oh, also a humidifier, again optimal sleep environment. Changing mat, so somewhere to change your baby. A changing mat. I forgot the brand that we have for Hugo, but I registered for the Skip Hop for this little one, and I think it's silicone, so like you can just wipe it down easily. Do your research, see which sort of changing mat you really prefer or really like, but definitely adding that to your registry is important. A wipes warmer. This is going to sound excessive. This is going to sound like, why would my baby need that? Your baby needs it. Your baby needs a wipes warmer. Put it on your registry. You will thank me. You will thank me later. Car seat mirror. You need a car seat mirror. If your baby, all babies, all newborns start rear facing, and so it's just so nice to be able to look in your rear mirror if you are driving and to see your little one via their mirror. So definitely register for a car seat mirror. Diapers and wipes, kind of obvious, but can sometimes be overlooked when creating a registry, because you think like, oh, like let me just register for like big ticket items or like baby products, which yes, but add diapers and wipes to your registry, because even if no one gifts those to you, at least you can get the completion bonus, the registry completion bonus on those products. So diapers and wipes, definitely necessary. I love and have always loved the Pampers diapers. Not sponsored, nothing, not anything. I just love them. And we had a really good experience with Hugo and those diapers. And then they do tend to be a little pricier, especially the Pampers Pure diapers, but they're fantastic. We also use the Pampers Pure wipes. I used the water wipes for a long time, but the Pampers Pure are pretty comparable and they are less expensive. And then the very last thing that I wrote down, register for a diaper pail. You need a diaper pail. Recently I made a video all about the diaper genie and why you should not register for that one. We got the Ubi diaper pail for baby number 2, and you're gonna need somewhere to throw out all those stinky, dirty diapers. So don't forget that. There you go. Those are my 10 baby registry essentials with a few other bits and pieces and products thrown in. I hope you found this really helpful. Mamas out there, if there's anything that I forgot that you think is essential or that moms, future moms to be, future dads should add to their registry, definitely leave it down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.